everyone, my name is Katie and I am a doll collector. Today I plan on showing you my American Girl dolls. So I have been collecting American Girl dolls for about the past 6 months. I've been collecting dolls for several years now, and I collected some American Girl dolls when I was a child, and I am in what I call my American Girl era. So I've been really into American Girl for about the past 7 or 8 months now, and I have collected 10 18-inch dolls and one 14.5-inch doll, and I'm going to be introducing you to them in this video. So I'm going to give you some details about when I got them, and then I have my own lore for each of my dolls, so I'm going to also be talking about that a little bit for each doll. So yeah, let's get into it. The order I'm going to be going in for this video is my newest to my oldest doll. So my newest doll to my collection is Girl of the Year 2008 Mia. I think she's so adorable. I love her hair color. She is currently wearing the heart velour dress that American Girl released this year. I did get it on Amazon because I live in Taiwan and American Girl does not ship internationally outside of the US and Canada, very unfortunately. However, all of the Truly Me items that are on Amazon, I am able to ship here to Taiwan. Mia here is my Y2K fashion girly. My lore for her is, first of all, she has no familial relation to any of the other dolls in my dollhouse. Her birthday is February 3rd, 1998. She did go to school with a few of my other dolls, and it was a private school, so her family's quite wealthy. I'm hoping she'll make good friends with some of the other dolls in the dollhouse soon. She is my newest doll. I did get her from a friend here locally in Taiwan for around $60. So I'm happy to have her in my collection. The only problem is she has super loose limbs. So I've never tightened any American Girl doll's limbs so far because she has the loosest limbs out of any of my other dolls. So I'm hoping to learn how to do that soon. But yeah, this is Mia. Next I have my Gwyn doll. So this is actually a Welly Wisher Emerson doll. I bought her off of Shopee, which is a local Taiwanese, I think it's also in a few other countries in Asia, shopping app, and somebody was selling her secondhand along with a bunch of Welly Wisher clothes. What the seller did not disclose was that her face, I'm not sure if you can see that in the video, her face has a lot of marker that somebody colored with her on, and it is not washable marker, which would just come off with like a magic eraser. It is like highlighter and permanent marker. They not only colored it on her face but also on her eyes, so when I tried to remove it from her eyes, I unfortunately did damage her eye. You can see it right here further. Anyway, some lore for Gwyn here. She is Karin's little sister in my collection. I do keep, if a character has a canon name from American Girl, I do like to keep at least their first name. Other than her, she has the canon name Emerson, but she kind of plays in as Gwyn, so I kept it as Gwyn. In my collection, her older sister does take care of her nearly full-time because Gwyn and Karin's parents have to work an international job, so they're often not home, so Karin's kind of taking the lead on watching her. Gwyn's birthday is January 8th, 2015, making her 11 years old this year. She loves ballet. Another doll that you'll see later is her ballet teacher. And she is also very mischievous. She likes to pull pranks on the other dolls in the dollhouse. And she also really likes to watch classic Disney movies with another doll in the dollhouse. Next up, I have Addie Walker. This is actually a Pleasant Company Addie that I purchased from the same friend I got Mia from. He mostly collects Barbie dolls, so he had a few American Girl dolls and he wasn't too interested in them. He just wanted to try them out, see if they were for him, they are not. So he also sold me this Addie for about $60 US, around 2000 NTD. But the cool thing about this Addie is I am like 99% sure that she is a first edition Addie because of the number on the back of her head mold, and also because the stitching on her body is two different colors, which is like a telltale sign of a first edition Addie, which is really cool. It's very unfortunate for my sweet girl that her wig is very, very, very thin. I braided it just to kind of conceal all of her bald spots because they were very obvious. I'm thinking about rewigging her, which I feel like some people would be quite upset about if I did that. I just feel if I want to fully do her justice, I would love for her to have a full head of hair instead of having all the bald spots that she has. So if you have any recommendations for wigs on Etsy, please let me know. Addie here is wearing some pink Converse that I got from my childhood. Her socks, funnily enough, are from Daiso. They're meant to be put on chairs, but they fit American Girl dolls perfectly. These pants are also from my childhood collection, probably either handmade or from AC Moore. This top, I think is an American Girl top, but I got it secondhand on Shopee, but I'm not sure which outfit it goes to. The jacket is from Coconut's best friend outfit. A little bit about her is that her birthday is April 9th, 1986, and I believe canonically her birthday is April 9th. I decided to make her birthday 1986 because that is the year American Girl started, and also because I wanted to make her older than my other dolls, because when they were all little, she used to be their babysitter. She grew up next to a lot of the other dolls in the dollhouse, but she has no familial relations to the other dolls in my dollhouse. She is a little bit of an introvert, and she is also the only doll in the dollhouse that has a big girl corporate job. She also loves to watch classic Disney movies. Usually she and Gwyn will cozy up on the sofa together to watch them. And she just kind of has like a classic millennial, like 2010 style. I'm really excited. I ordered her some really cute outfits from Etsy, so I'm really looking forward to restyling her soon. Next is Natalia. She also goes by Nat, and her last name in my collection is Luna. She is a Truly Me number 127. Her birthday is June 19th, 2005. So she is the younger cousin of another doll. You're gonna probably figure out based on her surname quite quickly who she's related to in the dollhouse. Now was introduced to kind of alternative styles on TikTok back in 2020 during quarantine, and it just kind of stuck with her, and she has continued to have that style ever since. Nat also collects Monster High dolls, and her favorite TV show is Nana, but also secretly she really loves Precure. She loves to watch horror movies, and her two favorites are The Craft and Us. She currently works at a local cafe, and she's also getting her degree part-time. Her shoes are from a Pleasant Company shoe lot that I got. I can't remember the outfit they originally came with. These tights are off-brand tights that I got off of eBay. This is the skirt that she came in, the Truly Me new outfit skirt, but I did use red dye to dye it a darker color. This Nana sweatshirt, oh, she has lint on her. This Nana sweatshirt actually came from an Etsy shop called Doll Moon Apparel, and I did customize her to have a nose ring, and I painted her lips and gave her some eyeliner, and I think she's really cute. So yeah, this is Nat. Next we have Kitty, and she has the same birthday as me because this is my self-inserted character into the dollhouse, so I just kind of see her as myself. She is a Truly Me 116. I loved her pink and purple hair. I've had pink and purple hair before, but I've been sticking with pink for the past like maybe 2 years because I've been trying to grow my hair out long. So in my lore, Kitty does not live in the dollhouse because I can't live in the dollhouse, but she visits very often. Okay, a few outfit details. These pink loafers came from the Pretty and Preppy outfit that came out last year from American Girl. These are some off-brand socks that I think I also got off of eBay. This is the skirt that she came in, but I did not dye this one. You can see like the difference between hers and Natalia's. So this is the one I dyed with red dye. This is the one that I did not change. She is wearing a corset top, also from Moondoll Apparel. And I think this white shirt came with an American Girl of Today skating outfit. And then I just have a little hair clip in her hair, and these cute little butterfly hair ties are from Daiso. So yeah, this is Kitty. my look-alike doll. I know right now we don't super look alike, but here we have Julie Cole. She is a Julie Albright doll. Her birthday is May 1st, 1997. So I have made Julie be Elizabeth's sister in my canon. Julie is Elizabeth's younger sister, and the reason why I did that is because Elizabeth came out 2 years before Julie did, so I made Elizabeth be 2 years older than Julie. So Julie is a very politically charged girl. She really stands up for marginalized individuals. She is very outgoing and she is talented at many sports, but she also really enjoys outdoor activities like camping and hiking. Julie and Elizabeth's dad is quite wealthy, so Julie often gets into arguments about what he does with his money. Julie is also cousins with 2 other dolls in the dollhouse that we will be seeing shortly. Julie has a long-lost best friend named Ivy. I don't have Ivy. Her current best friend now is Karin, since they went to school together. And they also played a lot of the same sports. Julie is a devoted fan of the show Survivor. She watches every week, and her favorite movie is secretly High School Musical. So this is Julie. She's wearing most of the pieces from a 2016 like cozy warm, I forgot the name of the set that she's wearing. So she's wearing the boots, the vest, the sweater, and the hat from that set. And then I don't have the leggings that go with the set, so I just put her in some jeans that are from my childhood collection. They are not American Girl brand. I forgot to mention where I got the past few dies. I got Julie from a seller on eBay, and the seller did not disclose that she had a bunch of makeup and nail polish all over her that I had to clean off, and she has somebody's name Sharpied on the bottom of her foot that I couldn't get off. So wherever Megan is, I have your old Julie doll. I got my 116 and 127, so Kitty and Nat, I got them both off of Amazon when they were having sales. My next doll is my sweet girl Karin. I knew going back into American Girl that I really wanted a Karin because I actually thought about buying a Karin a couple of years ago when she came out, but ended up not doing it because I didn't want to collect 18-inch dolls in a very small apartment. I did end up getting her, and I absolutely love Karin. I think she's such a cute doll, and I've loved developing her personality. So, like I said before, she is the older sister of my Gwyn doll, and her parents are quite wealthy but quite absent. They are world-renowned musicians, so they play a lot of shows around the world, which means that they're not home very often. Because of this, Karin, when she was little, had to be boarded at a private school, and she did not like this experience very much. She said it felt like very lonely. So she decided to take care of her younger sister, Gwyn, full-time since Karin is a legal adult. Karin's birthday is September 3rd, 1997. Other than taking care of Gwyn, Karin also has a part-time job at the local cafe. Karin is the most passionate about skateboarding. That is her biggest hobby, but she also does like playing other sports. In the future, I do hope to make a separate apartment for Gwyn and Karin because in my lore, they don't live in the dollhouse. They just visit quite often. This is my Karin doll. So she is wearing American Girl Today sneakers that I believe came with a skateboarding outfit. I got these socks off of eBay. These pants, I bought them from Shopee, but I'm not sure if they're real American Girl pants or not. And then this long sleeve shirt came with one of the, I don't know if it's Truly Me or Just Like You skateboarding outfits. But anyways, this is my Karin. Next we have my Samantha. She is a Be Forever Samantha. I actually got her off of Shopee for only 400 NT, which is like $15, because she was brand new in box. Just the box had some pretty bad water damage on it, but the doll itself was fine. And so the sellers sold her for very cheap. And I'm very, very happy to have her in my collection. I actually think the Be Forever Samantha face is quite cute. So in my collection, Samantha is also born the same year as Elizabeth because I wanted them to be able to go to school together. So Samantha's birthday is May 26th, 1995. I do believe canonically Samantha's birthday is May 26th. Just, you know, not 1995. It's probably like 1895. Samantha, like Elizabeth, was also born into wealth, which also matches up with Samantha's actual story. Her father has recently cut her off because of a relationship that she has with a girl named Nellie. So she is currently living in the dollhouse with Elizabeth and the other girls. Samantha is very passionate about fashion and hopes to one day open a boutique, but she also really likes to volunteer her time and help homeless women get access to necessities. Samantha's quite clever and persuasive, so it's actually quite easy for her to convince her friends to help volunteer with her. Her favorite TV shows are Bridgerton and Downton Abbey, and her favorite movie is The Atonement. Her style, as you can see, is very preppy. Currently, she's wearing the preppy and plaid outfit with a different pair of loafers. These ones I also got off of eBay in a lot. I think they're actually technically boy shoes, but I thought that they looked cute for Samantha. So the rest of her outfit is the preppy and plaid outfit. It comes with, actually, is this called the preppy and plaid outfit? Let me see. So Samantha is wearing the pink and preppy outfit otherwise. So the socks, the dress, the shirt, and the headband all came with the pink and preppy outfit. And I just think it looks so good on Samantha. If you know anything about me, you know that when I was a child, my absolute dream doll was Elizabeth. I would literally buy outfits for Elizabeth, like with Elizabeth in mind, even though I didn't own her. So I knew when I got back into American Girl that I really wanted an Elizabeth doll. And when I came back from America with my first doll, with my childhood doll, that I was going to order a new doll for my childhood doll to have friends with. And it wasn't Elizabeth because I thought all the listings I found Elizabeth were really expensive. But I just kept thinking about her and I ended up spending probably too much money on her. I don't think she's a super rare doll, but at the same time, she's so cute and I can't believe I own her. This was like my childhood dream to own Elizabeth. So my Elizabeth actually came in, somebody sent her to me after I paid all of the money for her. Somebody sent her to me in a bubble mailer. It's a miracle that she's here and has all of her limbs attached. I just feel like Elizabeth is such a pretty doll. In my collection, she's very coquette, as you can see. So my lore for her is her birthday is November 5th, 1994. She is Julie's older sister, and she's also cousins to my next two dolls that you will see. I tried to make all my Josefina molds related, because I have 5 Josefina molds, which is literally half of my collection. So I tried to make them all related. So she's the older cousin of 2 other Josefina mold dolls that you will shortly see. The house is owned by Elizabeth, but her father is the one who put the down payment on the house for her. She is very headstrong and confident and stubborn, and often feels annoyed when others disagree with her. She has a long-distance girlfriend named Felicity, and nobody believes that Felicity actually exists because nobody has ever seen her. Elizabeth, like Samantha, also loves history, and she likes to recreate historically accurate costumes from the colonial era. She's also a man-hating lesbian. Her favorite films are Pride and Prejudice, Little Women, and Sense and Sensibility. She also loves stage shows, so her favorites being like Hamilton, Wicked, and Les Mis. Elizabeth's outfit right now, she's wearing another pair of shoes I got off of an eBay lot. I'm not sure what outfit they originally came with. These tights are off-brand from eBay. This dress is also from Moondoll Apparel on Etsy, and her turtleneck came with a winter outfit from American Girl that I forgot the name of. Her pearls, she came with them. Her earrings, she also came with her ears pierced. And I can't believe she still has her little pin curls. And she's I can't believe she's mine. So the first American Girl doll I ever bought as an adult is here, Miss Leah. In my collection, her name is Leah Cole, but she is a Leah Clark Girl of the Year 2016 doll. Her birthday is August 14th, 2005. I think that's canon about when her birthday is. So she is the younger half-sister of the next doll that you'll see, and she is also cousins with Julie and Elizabeth. I loved the fact that in her book she keeps mentioning she's 1/8 Brazilian, so I made her 1/8 Brazilian, otherwise white, because I thought it was really funny that she's like, I'm so different, I'm 1/8 Brazilian. But Leah is very artistic and creatively talented, and she is currently in her second year of university studying the fine arts. She is currently living in the dollhouse owned by Elizabeth to save money and sleeping in a bunk bed with her sister. Leah is not technically related to Natalia, but they grew up together, so they often hang out together and grew up playing together. Leah collects Sylvanian families, or calico critters, I think they're called in America. She's also very environmentally conscious and tries to thrift all of her outfits or use hand-me-downs from her sister and her cousins. Leah is pretty easygoing, I would say, and usually she's down to watch whatever anyone else is watching on the TV. She's not too particular, but she does really like to watch Survivor with her cousin Julie. Leah is really passionate about music, and her favorite genre is rock, specifically from the 60s and 70s. Her two favorite bands are Fleetwood Mac and Creedence Clearwater Revival. I actually had a really hard time connecting with Leah for the longest time. I feel like I'm finally getting to understand who she is and what her style is like. So currently, she's wearing a pair of Our Generation slippers, which I think are just like cute. They kind of look like Uggs. This pair of white socks that I got off of eBay, they're off-brand. This skirt I got off of Shopee, it is also off-brand. And this white top I got off of a lot on eBay, but it is American Girl brand, but I'm not sure what outfit it comes from. And then I get most of my tiny bows from Daiso. They sell pretty small ones there, and they are just perfectly American Girl doll sized. So yeah, this is Leah. Last but certainly not least is my baby, one of my favorite dolls in my collection is Marisol. Is she the most beautiful Marisol you've ever seen? Probably not, but I have such a bond with this doll that goes all the way back to 2005. I just love my Marisol doll so much. I'm always carrying her around the house, and I'm so happy that I decided to bring her back to Taiwan with me. She is so special to me. Marisol probably does have the longest backstory just because I've had so much time with this doll. I used to just like put her in my bike when I was a kid and like ride her around with my bike. So Marisol, her name is Marisol Luna Cole. Her birthday is December 25th, 1994. I decided to make her birthday be Christmas because I got her for Christmas from my grandma in 2005. So Marisol is Leah's older half-sister, and she is half Mexican. Her mom passed away in a car accident when she was only 3 years old, and her father remarried. So Leah and Marisol have the same father, and Elizabeth and Julie's father are brothers. So that's how they're all cousins, if that makes sense. And Natalia is Marisol's cousin on her mother's side, so Leah has no relation to Natalia. Marisol can speak both English and Spanish fluently. Marisol has two main passions, the first one being math. So Marisol's main job is that she is a math tutor for university students and also a math tutor for the SATs. Her other passion is ballet. So she is a part-time ballet teacher and is currently Gwyn's ballet teacher. Marisol, I would say, is like very gentle and kind and warm. So the kids really warm up to her very easily, which is why I think she's so successful as a ballet teacher. Marisol also loves magical girl animes. Her favorite is Do Re Mi, but Sailor Moon and Precure are close seconds. She also loves Studio Ghibli movies. I would say her fashion sense is kind of like I don't even know how I would explain it. This is just kind of like how I see myself dressing also. I gave her this pururun hair clip that I got out of a gotcha machine. And she is wearing some fake Uggs that I got off of eBay. They are off-brand. Some leg warmers that I also got off of eBay, and tights. All three of these things are off-brand. This skirt is from my childhood. It is a handmade skirt from a craft show. This hoodie is also a handmade hoodie from a craft show from my childhood. And her tank top, I believe, comes from an American Girl Valentine's Day outfit. I got this in a lot, and it's the only item from that outfit that I currently own. I love Marisol so much. I really have a special connection with her, and I'm really, really happy that she reignited my love and passion for American Girl. So that is my current American Girl collection. Right now, I'm more focused on collecting more outfits and furniture pieces for the dolls rather than collecting more dolls, although on my wish list for 2026 I do have 2 dolls in particular that I would like to get, that I, if you're paying close attention, heard me mention that I do not have yet but would like to add to my collection. Anyways, I am planning on making a collecting goals 2026 video in the near future, not just about the dolls that I want, but also the different outfits and furniture pieces and things like that that I would like to have in my collection this year. If you have any recommendations for Etsy stores or maybe particularly old American Girl outfits that you think would look really nice with my collection, please let me know. I'm also really into crafting currently for my dolls. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of my Blu-rays and DVDs that I've been making for them, and it's been really fun. That's all I have for you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!